Hello, movie fans. I want to tell you about a 1967 film called The Incident. It was recently shown on Turner Classic Movies here in the United States, and it's one heck of a film. A film that makes you uncomfortable and uneasy and troubles you. And it's a film that you don't easily get out of your system. It's made in black and white, directed by a filmmaker who really wanted to uncover something about the human condition, and I believe he does in The Incident. And it's a film that um, features a number of people, 14 of them, who, from various backgrounds, find their way onto a single subway car in New York City at just after 2 in the morning. And all of their backstories are presented, and we get to see a little glimpse into their lives, the little things that go on, the differences of opinion, and some of the desires, the longings, the addictions, the arguments, and a few other things that kind of give you pause and food for thought. So we already get a lay of the land of the people that we are looking at. It's rather like an anthropology study. And it's an experiment of sorts as well, because we also know that there are two male thugs who terrorize those 14 passengers. We've already seen what they can do, what they have done. And when they get on the train, we really get to see something about human beings, human nature, and the deeper, more baser, more uncomfortable truth about where those basic and baser instincts really lead. It's a terrifying film because you realize when you watch this film that the two thugs who terrorize these passengers are the least of the problem in the movie. Certainly, they are a problem, but they are the symptom of the problem rather than the essential and central problem itself. Wow, the incident has got lots going on in it, and it's revealing about the way we feel about spectatorship and the way we watch things happen. Like there's this primal desire to see something bad happen, like a train wreck that we slow down for, or a car wreck that we slow down for. We want to look and see if somehow there's somebody lying there who is bleeding or who is dead. Yeah, and it's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable because it does reveal some things about us as human beings that aren't pretty things. Some of the people in this film you really get to find out about when the chips are really down. How are they going to respond? This film is about toxic masculinity. It's also about passive masculinity as well, though, and about how those two forces either collide or repel from each other. And it's also about women who take stands that perhaps you didn't see coming, or maybe you really did all along. Some of this movie is somewhat telegraphed, but I don't say that it's telegraphed because of laziness. There is a specific five moves ahead type of chessboard thinking that the director has. Larry Pierce is the name of the director, Peerce, and he certainly knows what he's doing here. He's giving us these little ticks and insights into people. And even amongst the two thugs that we see, there's something going on between them as well. The Incident is not a film that you necessarily want to watch more than once, but it is a film that you will be talking about for quite some time, whether you like it or whether you don't. I got to tell you, I happen to like this film very much, even though I was deeply terrified by some of the things going on, but not shocked or surprised by them. This is a well made film. It's extraordinarily well made and superbly acted with a brilliant cast. Tony Musante is unforgettable as one of the terrorizing males. Martin Sheen actually has his big screen debut in this movie as one of the other male terrorizers. There's a great cast also that includes the one and only Thelma Ritter. Ed McMahon, would you believe, was in this film. Brock Peters, the great Ruby D, the late great Ruby D, and a number of other people in this cast that you will be familiar with, particularly if you are a movie buff. The Incident, you have to see that movie. It's really one of the great movies, I think, in many respects, because of how it procures your discomfort and how well it's acted. It's very real and it's very claustrophobic. And I think having it shot in black and white, even for 1967, was a masterstroke. The Incident, directed by Larry Pierce. I'm Omar Moore. You can follow me on Twitter at the Popcorn REEL, and you can read my reviews at popcornreel.com. And occasionally I will write reviews on Medium. You can also look me up there. And I have also written a review of this film on Medium, which will be attached to this video clip. Thank you.